Hi, everybody. Okay, we're all right, I'm gonna do something I haven't had a chance to do for a while. Wait a minute, full extension here. Wait a minute, I'll do it for the camera. The seal of approval. Oh, God Almighty! I'm your host, Quinn Skeward. You ever seen a guy come into a game looking more frightened than Quinn Skeward? Let's add some people to these. Hi, Bronk. David Talevsky, you're in as well.
Hello.
Hello. But yeah, when he came into the game, he was hyperventilating. I don't know if you saw that, but it was they make them dumb and slow in Texas now, don't they? God Almighty. I have never seen somebody so overwhelmed. And you look at a quarterback like Dylan Gabriel, who's not even a starting quarterback, and he has so much more presence of mind than you have Quinn Skeward, who's like,
Yeah.
you know, today's victory, it does count. Okay, it does count.
Does it?
But it's kind of like the feeling you get when you just beat up the neighborhood weakling on the day that it was discovered that he had cystic fibrosis.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know if you'll hear any other podcast describe a victory that way. At least I hope not.
I hope not, yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, honestly, the Dolphins, Toto, we're not in Kansas anymore. I mean, what in the hell? Why did they make the trip?
They should have stayed home, man.
I mean, they're giving Miami a worse name than Don Johnson. Hey, Rico. Hey, Rico. They Rico. We Rico. Man, terrible.
Yeah, they left their towns in South Beach. Yeah.
Anyway. How does that? McDaniels looks to me like he's an insect with a heroin problem. Yeah. I don't know. How does he go from being so effective in his first 2 years and then like, boo? But you see, the league catches up. And I keep telling this. Yeah, and it's like same thing with Kevin Stefanski.
Yeah.
Kevin Stefanski's offense was nothing today, folks.
No, it did absolutely fuck all. If we didn't have Judkins, God knows how this game would have ended.
And Judkins is getting hit behind the line of scrimmage on a lot of plays because he has no offensive line in front of him.
He does not. Yeah.
And, what's interesting is, I always look at the audience numbers and it's like nobody's watching this because it's like they won. Browns fans want to keep losing, you see. And that's really unfortunate because I mean, I understand to some degree, but you can show up and celebrate somewhere.
Wow.
Oh, God. And so am I, but you're not going to see him.
Well, definitely not after today because the team won. So he's going to start again next week unless he's hurt in practice.
Anyone with eyes can see that Dylan Gabriel does not have the requisite arm strength to A, throw across his body, B, to throw the outside patterns that are, outside on the outside realms. And he locks down in the middle of the field, and he's basically a dump-off quarterback. He's not fast. He's not big. He's not strong. He does not have a strong arm. He has, you know what he has? He is a mature 6-year college quarterback. Mature, considered second-string third string quarterback for the rest of his career.
Yeah, he's got poison guile, but he's never going to win, consistently.
You know, it was funny. I was listening to something. Do you know who Graham Bonnet is?
Oh, I've heard that name, but
Graham Bonnet is a guy who from England, and he is a singer, and he has sung for a lot of people, and he sang most notoriously with Richie Blackmore's second band after Deep Purple.
The one with the crazy
Rainbow
chick, yeah.
Right, yeah. Rainbow.
Yeah.
And and I was watching a video of him. He's 77 years old now, and he's still kicking ass. The guy can still sing. It was really amazing. Some people are able to hold on to things for a long time, but Dillon Gabriel might be able to find a spot somewhere in the NFL, but you're not going to win with this guy. You're not going to win. And it's Vic is like, we won, but we suck. Well, you can honestly say you weren't the worst team out there, you know? Yeah, the deep throw to Judy, everything's underthrown. It's got way too much air. It's like he's trying. He has to put, it's like, hey, I'm going to put everything I have into this. And he launches the ball up in the air. Looks like it came out of a catapult.
Yeah, he got a shot put when he throws it more than 30 yards.
Yeah, it's, Here's
the ultimate thing. He'll do what Stefanski tells him. Shedeur more than likely won't. All right, there was a thing like when Watson was still starting when he was here with Cooper, where the two of them audibled into a big play, and Stefanski absolutely hated it. So that's the main reason why we don't see Shedeur, is because Stefanski hates ad-libbing.
Well, but we're not going to see Stefanski for long, so that's really not even an issue. But I will say this, that, jumping on Shedeur because, he won't follow instructions, that's anticipatory. Let's see it happen, okay? Give him a chance. Let's see it happen. And according to everything that I'm reading and people that I talk to, yes, there are people who talk to somebody who goes, yeah, there are people who speak to me. They're called medical doctors.
Professionals, yeah.
And the truth is that Shedeur is getting first team reps now, and that he is working a ton overtime, including private sessions with Kevin Stefanski. Did you know that, David?
That sounds disturbing.
No, I didn't even know.
I mean,
going under a desk.
Are there massages involved? That's what I was wondering.
No, we're not talking about Deshaun. No, but the fact is that they're bringing him along slowly, and I'll admit that he's a little bit extroverted, and Dillon Gabriel is a little bit introverted. And when you compare the two,
couple.
Well, yeah, and Dillon Gabriel looks like, he's the responsible one, and you never give the keys to Shedeur to drive the car. That's what it looks like. But something? Dillon Gabriel doesn't have an arm, and he's not fast, and he's not going to take punishment for long.
No.
And,
it's sad, really.
It's what it is a dead end. For the organization. They drafted him in the third round. And I'm going to tell you something that I honestly believe. And I'm not saying that Shedeur Sanders is going to be anything special. I really don't know that. But I think you're going to see a difference between a guy who was expected to go in the third, fourth, fifth round versus a guy who was expected to go high in the first round. I think there's no doubt that one has more stuff. It's like watching a Major League Baseball player, a pitcher, being brought up for the minor leagues, and like a guy like Matt Festa, and I hate to bring up a bad name, but, and you say, well, what does this guy have? And it's like, nothing. He doesn't have a damn thing. But on the other hand, you see somebody else come up, and it's like, wow, that guy's got wicked stuff. I wonder if he can control it. But having the stuff is something you work hard in baseball to find pitchers who have movement on their pitches. And as at the quarterback position, there's a leadership element. There's a processing element. There's, an accuracy element. You know it when you see it. And I'm not going to judge Shedeur until I see it. And I saw one preseason game where they weren't rushing the quarterback. Yeah. They were playing flag football. That didn't mean anything. And the other where he peed his pants when they weren't blocking for him. So there's that.
Well, we're going to play a real football team next week. So Derek May had some unbelievable stats today about 135 quarterback rating or something ridiculous. So
yeah, and
next week.
General Dog,
the Titans.
Yeah, the future was not Joe Flacco, so we had nothing to lose. And the fact is, we didn't lose anything because he's down there now in Cincinnati bad-mouthing the Browns. And you know something? We saved his sorry ass. He had nowhere to go in the league, and 2 years ago, we gave him a job. And he had a couple of games where he played really well. And the second he got into the spotlight, he turned into a pumpkin. Mm-hmm. All right. There is nothing about Joe Flacco that has any resemblance to the Joe Flacco that won a Super Bowl, because he doesn't have Super Bowl teams around him for sure. If you're playing for Cleveland and then you're playing for Indianapolis and then Cleveland again, and then you only go to Cincinnati when Burrow is crippled, and they took a look at their replacement quarterback and went, yeah. That's the reason he's still in the league, not because he's still got it. He thinks he's still got it, Joe Flacco thinks that he can still get laid with any woman in the country, and Joe Flacco thinks, and I lost all respect for Joe Flacco when he acknowledged that his family was just trying to get through the games so that he would survive and complete another game. That's sad. He's got his family going, oh, please, Lord, don't let him get crippled. And yeah, Daddy, I don't want a paraplegic dad. But he still cares about, I just wanted to get that feeling again. I knew I had it in me. It's like, fine, you keep playing.
This close from eating through a straw for the rest of his life.
Stupid fuck.
He really is, man.
You can't see the big picture.
You know what? I was the one who didn't really react much to that game, because eventually what's going to happen, the wheels will fall off for him there like they did here. So, you know what?
Obviously. Yep.
It's not going to matter.
Well, he does not have, I don't know what happened. Well, I do know what happened with the Steelers. Mike Tomlin shot his big mouth off, all right? And talking about shit that he shouldn't have been talking about. And he was so sure that he was going to waltz in to Cincinnati by saying, the Browns, I can't believe they did this. And, that general manager, he's must be smarter than me. Well, you know something? I use lawn utensils that are smarter than you, Mike. I mean, really? We're talking about intelligence, IQ. If you had any brains, you would have kept your fucking mouth shut because you tempted fate. You can't do that.
The other thing is he has a losing record on Thursday Night Football.
Well, the thing about Thursday Night Football that I'll explain to you guys is that it's harder on defenses to get up for these games because they just played 4 days prior. And you'll always see defenses struggle. You'll always see higher scoring games on Thursday night. And you can go to your favorite bookies and try out that theory if you so choose. Up to you.
The reason they drafted the noodle arm midget is he's cerebral, and so is Kevin Stefanski, supposedly. And he's very considered, and he's very, he would be the absolute opposite of Johnny Manziel. I mean, he'd be the, and he wouldn't, he goes, Oh no, I would never drive a car 100 miles an hour. I never. I try to stay at around 50, 52 miles an hour. That's what I do. That's pretty much it. And that's who I am. I'm Dylan Gabriel, and I'm. Wait, let me get my suitcase and show you some of my credentials. That's what he is. And then he tries to sell you life insurance. I mean, that's why we drafted a noodle arm midget, just based on he's a good boy. And I'm sure that he is. He's a straightforward guy. But,
he'll have a career. He won't be one and done in the league. But, I mean, I don't know whether David remembers the show The Odd Couple, with
I've heard of it.
Unger.
Yep.
That's what Shador and Dylan Gabriel are. They couldn't be any more odder than The Odd Couple.
Yeah. That was like when I think the names of the people were Felix Unger and I'm thinking Jack Lemmon and Walter Matthau, but I know you're thinking,
Jack Klugman and Tony Randall. But
that's right.
I'm trying to think I can't think of the character name. Alzheimer's. Don't know.
Yeah.
I'd have to look it up. I don't know. I don't want.
So, fuck Stefanski. He needs stuffed in a locker. Oh, it was great. I had a comment somebody made to me after my last program, and they said, what I said in that program really that he thought was good. That
really?
Yeah. And he was a right-wing person who listened to the program and said, what you said about Charlie Kirk was a good thing that you said. And it's like, he goes, however, you've got to watch your language because, that's not good for my kids. So it's like, why are your kids watching the show? The show is specifically labeled not for kids. Exactly. It's the opposite of Trix cereal.
Exactly.
Not
really, you should be over 50 years old to watch this program, quite frankly.
Well, to be fair,
Madison. Thank you, Ron Shane.
Oh, God.
Well,
but at any rate,
sugar and Trix, it shouldn't be for kids either.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. And all the kids are after his Lucky Charms. It's like, they're looking for cavities. But I mean, it's unbelievable. It's like that's what happens. You say something nice to kind of placate somebody because you're trying to be nice, and then they come back and saying, however, you have to now convert to my religion and you got to clean up your show. Fuck you! I don't have to do anything.
No, you don't even have to do a program if you don't want to. So there you go.
That's my.
Yeah. All you have to do is make sure Topaz gets his walkies and gets his food. And really, is there anything else you have to do?
No,
probably not.
At this point in my life, I'm pretty well fulfilled.
I mean, that's kind of like my my role in life is looking after cats. So.
And General Dog agrees with me. He very likely has better tools. He has a better tool.
He's got a longer arm. Yeah.
Yeah, Navarre, you're absolutely right. Quoth the Raven, Navarre. We run the stank. We won the stank off. That pretty well says it all.
Well, and then we're going to get all overconfident, and Shane Big Lurker isn't here yet, and we're going to get all overconfident and then get bitch slapped by the Patriots next week. Like we never could win 2 games in a row.
Well, you couldn't have won this game without an incredible set of circumstances. The Dolphins
very fluky.
We're committing penalty after penalty. And usually our opponents don't get called for those.
Correct. The refs spot them or decide to call them today.
It's like, oh man, alms for the poor. I mean, they can't move the football. Let's move it for them. And that's how the game started. And then the interceptions. I don't know who Tagovailoa, the other little left-handed midget. I have no idea who he was throwing to.
Oh, he had a Flacco meltdown on that in that game.
Just absolutely.
He's been concussed so many times. He probably lost the ability to play quarterback.
See, I can always count on people in the
Yeah,
chat
I know
room.
Ron Shane was the first one with that one.
Yeah,
Well
you
done.
went. You know what I remember about the movie version, Walter Matthau and Jack Lemmon? Jack Lemmon made a dinner, and it was linguine. If you haven't seen the original movie, it's great. And Walter Matthau plays a great Oscar Madison because he's just a curmudgeon. And so he's just, Jack Lemmon is just thrilled. I made my, I made my linguine, but you're late, and it's all gotten cold, This is linguine. This took time for me to make. And he goes, Oscar Madison says, that's linguine. And he picks it up and he throws it against the wall. He says, now it's garbage.
Wow.
That's what I remember.
There you go. Big Lurkers with the quotes.
Oh, yeah, good. This ought to be
21 points off of takeaways. See, we wouldn't have won this game without all this help.
Yeah, our offense is poor. I think that's safe to say. Let's get to the and I think Jason is correct here too. I think that he is throwing the ball up for grabs, underthrowing passes. He's going to get picked like 3 or 4 times in a game.
Yeah. The reckoning is coming for him. Yeah, it wasn't anything to do with Kevin this win.
You know something? Kevin
away.
What he's doing is he's trying to suck DePodesta off. Yeah. What he's doing is I'm going to make this all about analytics. And I would prefer it would be analytics and let DePodesta just fuck you in the ass there, Kevin. Get a little bit of Ivy League booty. 4 takeaways, 21 points off those takeaways. That's really the story of the game. And that's what you say to bolster who?
I have no idea, because it just highlights the fact that your offense only scored 10 points. And the only reason why they scored that was because of Judkins. So,
oh boy. Kevin Stefanski said he and the offensive line coach, Mike Bloomgren, and offensive coordinator Tommy Rees devised Wildcat plays during a conversation on Thursday night. It sure looked like it.
Yep. They were terrible. Got a touchdown. No one of them scored, but it's, again, only because of Judkins.
He caught it with his left hand. The snap could have been snapped behind him, could have been run back for a touchdown. That was terrible play calling. It was twice in a row.
You got to say that with the Mike Tyson voice. You almost went there with that.
You know something? I think it's absolutely offensive to me. I was looking at this and saying to myself, the low punches I hit Andrew Galata with, that's what I want to do. I want to hit him uppercut in the nutsack. Yeah. And he's acting like he's proud of the plays.
He is.
He's retarded. There's something wrong with this man.
Seriously wrong.
Yeah. I mean, what is the reason? I can't. I'm just
Spalding.
I'm holding my big cow head, wondering. It's like, what is it? This guy sees an alternate reality.
I don't know what he's seeing.
Yeah, I was taking a shit and I thought of this play and I called Tommy Rees on the phone and I said, Tommy, I got this really good play idea. See if we can get Mike Bloomgren in on this. Mike, you there? Yeah, me and Tommy, we just got this, and Tommy's already given it his approval. I did? Yes, and so you did too, right, Mike? Okay, thanks, bye.
Wow. Big lurker going all out here today with these quotes.
Oh, good. I gotta run every one of them, put them up.
Please, because they're hot dynamite.
Let's see. On Myles Garrett's comments, I won't get in any conversations I have with our players. We all just want to continue to work.
What does that even mean? Oh,
I don't, conversations. Miles, you got to keep your fucking mouth shut. You got to pay me my fucking money, motherfucker. You pay me my money. You gave me that money. I can say whatever the fuck I want now.
Miles Garrett got more money than the city of Cleveland. God damn it!
And I drive over 100 miles an hour too. Fuck you. Unbelievable. And more. Head coach Kevin Stefanski on Dylan Gabriel's play. I don't think we've turned it over the last 3 weeks, and that's a recipe for winning football.
Well,
Follow the yellow brick road.
How many games have we actually won, though? I think it's just one.
He's a dumb fuck. This guy reduces everything. You wonder why the players lose their enthusiasm?
Because he sucks the life out of them.
You know what it's like? You come back to the locker room after winning a game when your players, Delpit, who played a wonderful game, he made a couple of really nice plays. The strip sack was really, really impressive. And, and he was talking about, I don't even remember what it feels like to have won before,
Yeah, remember, people should go back to Friday's program and see that interview that you posted to Delpit. The man looked depressed with PTSD, and now he goes out and has that sort of game. So,
oh my God. He's just stuck. Kevin Stefanski is just stuck.
He needs relieving. I
mean, when do you become assertive and make great plays?
Yes, here's the other problem.
Huh?
Here's the other problem. Who the hell are the hot candidates supposed to be? We're not hearing any names.
What, you want to keep Kevin because you can't think of anybody to replace him with? That's what the HSG finders group's going to have made up of when Kevin gets sacked. They're going to have Dee, and they're going to have her son-in-law and her daughter pick the next head coach. So that's what's going to happen, people. Because they picked the last one. They helped pick Kevin.
Let me know, Kevin, what you're rolling around and laughing about, because I learned
Kevin
from
Stefanski.
this. Yeah. Don't buy seats in the fucking dome. Yeah. I mean, it's he what can I tell you? They come into the locker room after the game, right?
Yeah.
These players had to have been amped up. We just not only won, we convincingly won, and we got turnovers. We made quarterbacks pee in their pants.
Yeah.
And they're getting ready for that. Woohoo, woohoo, let's party. And Stefanski looks at them and says, clear eyes.
He'll have his little index cards. Remember the index cards he had that one time a couple years ago where he goes, oh, yeah, Nick Chubb, you got 80 yards on this.
Yeah, I mean, it was just like.
For you. And then, oh, look.
Fucking Poindexter, I'm looking at my cards right now. He'd be like Wally Cox. Remember the old. I'm looking at my cards right now. And what I've noticed is this. 26 yards. Yeah, I have no idea why I wrote that on the card. I better throw that one out. I mean, these are men putting their lives on the line, and Kevin Stefanski is just like, clear eyes. He just doesn't have any ability to motivate people. He drains that out of people, and I don't want him to drain that out of Shedeur. I don't.
No.
I want Shedeur to have a chance to prove himself, and if he can't, he can't.
You know what?
I'm telling you.
I'm wondering whether Kevin Stefanski will ever get to enjoy a Gatorade shower done by his players. Will he ever win a game important enough that they feel good enough to actually give him a Gatorade bath? I don't think I've ever seen that happen.
Well,
they didn't even do it his first year here.
The only shower that he's going to get is when Putin visits with his female envoys to the White House if he happens to be invited.
The old P tapes. Yeah.
Oh, God. Yeah. Yeah. Completing the image wearing glasses and a pocket protector. Big Lurker, I thank you, Big Lurker.
Big Lurker's a hero, man.
Like, you're the man. You know, it's incredible the things that come out of that guy's, not your mouth, but Kevin Stefanski's mouth. Unbelievable.
You know, I think everyone is kind of hoping that Shedeur is probably the one for it, because the quarterback class supposedly for next year looks completely underwhelming.
Yeah, that's why you got to give Shedeur a chance.
Yeah.
I mean, I can see
draft out there.
Everybody who's looking at Dylan Gabriel right now knows that he can't hurt them deep. There's no risk of being one-on-one. He doesn't pick up open men well, and he doesn't get the ball there fast enough or hard enough. So teams are just going to feast on this.
Yeah, the big thing about not being able to do that is that they can play their safeties like close to the line, or they can do whatever they want with their fucking safeties. They don't have to worry about covering, double teaming Judy like 40 yards down the field.
And Judy, is probably wondering to himself, why am I running down the field this far? He can't get it to me.
Yeah, and Jabari Thrash, he's got to wonder why he's even alive. He's out there on plays. I don't know how many snaps he took, but he's never even been targeted, I don't think.
No, not that much.
No, he dropped the ball where they threw a sideline pass to him.
He was probably too shocked that it was actually coming his way that he dropped it. But at least he didn't hit anybody in the head today.
I mean, I'd be shocked too if someone was coming at me like that too. Yeah. If you get what I'm saying.
Yep. Here's Big Lurker again. Stefanski. It's something that we worked very hard on to make sure we got Quinshawn to the second level as much as we could. In 90% of his carries, he didn't even see the line of scrimmage.
Correct. I mean,
what is he watching? Go fuck yourself, Stefanski. Come on. You can't.
He had no blocking. He had no. Quinshawn made all of those big plays on his own, man.
Why don't we get Stefanski a job in the bowling alley in Cleveland?
Oh, he should be working the night shift at the bowling alley from like 11 o'clock till 6 in the morning.
God almighty. It's like the second level.
That was all Quinshawn. Go back and watch the fucking tapes.
He, on a couple of occasions, he was getting to the point where he would have to come to a stop and then do a hop step to try to find a crease. There's wherever the play was supposed to go, there's nothing there. God almighty.
I'll say a few things here. First of all, the weather was overhyped. It wasn't as much a factor as people thought.
No, except for the Dolphins. I mean, that guy who returned the kickoff is like, here, I'm going to throw up in here. Hey, it's confetti. And the Browns. Yes.
Oh, finish your point, Mill.
No, well, Jenkins couldn't have been gift wrapped a better interception, and Jenkins as well. I mean, or who was the other guy? Patterson, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, gift wrapped. I mean, it's like the ball was thrown right to them. It's just amazing. Go ahead.
And the other thing is, if Shedeur was starting out there, I guarantee you we would have won this game by more. Because I had a feeling he would have got that damn ball down there if those guys were open.
Yeah. A kielbasa stand. Who stole the Kishka? Who stole the Kishka? Who stole the Kishka? Won't you bring it back? Round and poorly packed. It was sitting in the wrap. Someone stole the Kishka when I turned my back. Ooh.
Classic.
Yeah, and as I mentioned to you, Moot, the Tyson Campbell trade appears to be working out. That guy's
So
already
far.
done way more better stuff than Newsom.
You should have your own podcast because we could call it the knee jerker sessions. I mean, the first week that he played, he was getting twisted and turned and didn't even turn around to look for the ball. And today he was better. And, but Newsom was okay when he first came up. And then once he realized, with Denzel being there, I'm going to join that, man. This is going to be Dixon and Minifield, and I'm going to be Minifield. And once he copped attitude and he stopped trying, let's see what happens with this guy. I mean,
the other side of that coin is ever since he's been down there, he got torched again today in Jacksonville.
Oh, did he really?
Yes, he did.
Well, they had a horrible game here in London.
That's nice to hear.
Yeah,
I can't stand it when somebody gives up receptions and dances in celebration for the other team. I love those kind of guys. Can't get enough of them.
Yep.
I'm just, and I agree. So far, so good with Tyson Campbell. It couldn't be worse than it was with Newsom because he had checked out, You know what I'm going to start doing? I'm going to start doing a Barry White commentary.
Oh, baby.
Yeah.
Oh, baby.
I remember the first time. That I saw Quinn Ewers getting skewered. He was perspiring almost as much as I do. Yeah. That was terrible.
Baby.
Quinn Ewers looked like DTR.
He did.
He had 5 words written on his face. You want to know what those 5 words were?
Get me out of here.
Get me out of here. Get me out of here. He looked like Topaz, my dog. In the morning, when I first wake him up, he's in his doggy crate, and he's like, get me out of here. That was Quinn Sewers. There you go. We can have all kinds of fun with this guy. What do you expect from a stump jumper from Texas? Come on.
Gee, I'm getting disturbed by how well I'm reading your mind lately.
Yeah, I know.
That is upsetting.
It is. It's disturbing, isn't it? You've heard too many Moohead radio programs.
I've wasted so much of my life.
You're my first, my last, my everything. God, people in the front row had umbrellas for Barry White concerts.
You were going to get wet.
I don't know. The women thought they were going to get wet one way, and it just turned out completely different. And that's, the game plan that finally worked, keep the ball out of Gabriel's hands. And, but that's the reason why they can't continue to win. I mean, they don't have an offensive line, so they're going to just 3 and out. And the defense will get exhausted, and that's that. They're not going to play another team where the quarterback basically had a major malfunction and totally, turned off his whole team and his head coach. I mean,
we have the Jets.
Yeah, the Jets are after the bye week, I think. But
yes.
Yeah.
Shoot that poison arrow through my heart. Yeah. I mean, you want to talk about poisonous fruit. Hey, I swear to God, Tagovailoa. I mean, what Tagovailoa?
Just don't try.
The little Samoan guy. God, you want to talk about somebody who's just fucked everything up. And he didn't even have a concussion. He didn't even have that excuse,
No.
Thank you, Adam. I do appreciate it. Spit on a dick. It's so fun being able to make fun of the other team. I mean, it's so great, isn't it?
I have to applaud that one.
Hawk Tua.
That can't be the first time that's been said, though. I have to think that's
no, but it wins him a virtual coffee mug here on the show. Oh, God Almighty! But it is
Victory Monday.
Yeah, it's unusual that we're laughing.
Yes.
You know. like this after a football game. It's like, oh my God. You know what it's like? It's like if you grew up and you were an ugly girl, and the ugly girls just got ignored when they were in high school,
Yeah, they have big braces and
Yeah, and
ugly
oh
Betty.
man, everyone remembers the ugly girl. And then all of a sudden, another girl moves in to the school district and she's uglier. And it's like, she's uglier than I am. That's the way I feel right now, being a Cleveland Browns fan, is, oh my God, there is somebody worse than we are.
Yeah.
That is the worst performance I think that I have ever seen by a professional football team. They look like they didn't even belong or want to be on the football field. Whatever that coach has done, he ain't going to be doing it for any longer.
Yeah,
they're going to let him go. They're going to let him go.
If it was an English team playing in the Premier League or any of the leagues here, Big Hooker back me up, they would be sacked in the morning.
Unless Randy Lerner owned them.
Yeah, they would be fired straight away. I mean,
wow.
If you did that in the Premier League, you'd be gone the next day. If you played that badly.
And here's another question for Mike McDaniels. You're at the end of the game. Why was Waddle even on the field to get injured?
Correct.
Why? Or do you think that he faked the injury so he could get off the field?
Off the field.
You just wonder. Well, he shouldn't have been out there. Yeah. Let's see what Adam is asking me. Do you think adding Shedeur could possibly give the team some more life? Well, here's what I think. I think
what's in David's fridge?
there was a reason. Alcohol.
You getting one out for us there? Oh, I'll have that one.
What in the hell? Jif peanut butter?
You need to put that full screen, man. You need to put him on full screen. Get his fridge up here.
Is that a human head?
He's Jeffrey Dahmer. We all kind of suspect that.
That's Chuck. I'm making ground Chuck.
Ground Chuck. Oh.
You know what Jeffrey Dahmer used to say? It cost me an arm and a leg.
Yeah.
Oh, good God Almighty! This is going to hell in a handbasket. Do I think that Shedeur can give the team more life? I think that I want an eye test. Okay, I want to see him in real world conditions on an NFL field, because what has happened with Dillon Gabriel is he looks positively slow, and Shedeur is slow of foot too, and they're two very different guys. They want, they want the little guy to be a rollout guy and to do an occasional keeper and that kind of thing, but that's not a good idea because he'll get injured. And Shedeur is a guy who's going to pass the ball down the field. The last time Kevin Stefanski had a quarterback who throw the ball down the field, it didn't turn out so well. So it's going to take a lot to get Shedeur on the field. But what I think is anybody who plays defense for the Cleveland Browns, and this includes Jim Schwartz, if they have a quarterback who can make a big play or make something out of nothing, they're going to feel a whole lot better about getting stops later in the game, knowing that, God, if we can just keep this within one possession, that Shedeur or whomever can step up and make that big play. There is no hope that Dillon Gabriel is going to make that big play. No chance whatsoever. You're going to have, it's like I was saying last week, you're going to have 15 to 18 play drives, and that just doesn't happen in the NFL.
What are you looking for there, David?
Well, not so much looking, so much as putting in.
And why are we seeing it?
I'm like, who lives in a house like this? I love the tiling that you had. The white and black. There you go. Look at that tiling. Isn't that nice?
Oh, God. Is that your bathroom?
No, I think that's
the main hallway.
Oh my God.
That is tiling. It's not lino, is it?
It's tile.
That's linoleum.
That's not, I don't think that's not linoleum.
It's too shiny for linoleum.
Vinyl is final.
That's probably why
Vinyl's making a comeback.
And you're right, General Dog. The sideline out patterns are just late getting there or not. You know what happens? It's just like when I'm in Canton Akron Airport and coming back from Ohio to Florida, and it says your flight's been delayed. That's every out pattern that Dylan Gabriel throws. I mean,
yeah, it's like your bag is on the carousel and the carousell's not even moving yet.
yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I just
It says it's supposed to be carousel 4, but there's nobody here. There's no bags.
Well, that's going to be a good experience because I probably haven't addressed this yet, but like the 21st of next month, I'll actually be in Australia for 4 weeks.
Australia. Watch out for the drop bears. They're vicious.
Well, this will be my third time going.
Oh, okay. So you know all about that then.
And this is a great statistic that Mark is sharing with us. They won despite only gaining 206 yards of total offense. And this is what people, and this is a takeaway, a good takeaway of this game. It's pathetic. It's not like we were just moving the ball at will. We were getting stuffed on 90% of the running plays that we ran against a team that has no defense against the run this season.
Yeah, they're last in the league. And
the offensive line's horrible. Stefanski ball is losing ball, and the Cavaliers have Lonzo ball. Okay.
Yeah. Well, this is getting back to the whole
Ricky had Lucille ball.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But we're going to win one game a month. That's our win for October. And maybe the Jets game will be our win in November.
Every win is going to cost you in the draft.
Yeah. So 4-13.
Wable wants to know, who do we play next week? That'd be the Patriots?
The New England Patriots.
Now, how are the Patriots doing today?
Oh, they kicked Tennessee.
Well, they played the Titans.
Yeah.
Well, the Titans got off to a fast start. What happened?
Tight rebound. I don't know. I don't remember.
Cam Ward fumbling.
But
I saw Cam Ward make that long touchdown pass, but you know that it's not very good when the head coach of the team or the interim coach of of the team says, "We're going to simplify things for Cam."
Yeah, that just says he's a dummy.
What do I do? The guy snaps the ball in my hand, so what am I supposed to do? What do I do next? Do I give it to somebody or I throw it? It's like,
no.
Simplify.
Wow.
And contrary to what people want to say, Vrabel was not going to take the job here because he's close friends with Kevin, and he didn't want to feel the blowback from that or whatever.
Oh, God, I mean, the Patriots ran up 31 points on them. And, they let our former offensive line coach, Bill Callahan, away with his son.
There.
His son had such incredible anal odor that they got rid of his dad, too.
Oh, well, they got deodorants now for that shit.
His dad left on his own.
Oh, did he?
Yes, he did.
Well, I'll tell you what. This would be easy. Why doesn't he just retire and hold his hand's son for the rest of his life?
Yeah.
He did a good thing. He tried to help the boy out, but, it didn't pan out. This is football, and nobody going to hire that young man now. The other 31 are not going to hire him.
Yeah, where's Mike Pettin these days? Speaking of guys that had sons.
It was, what was sorrowful was watching Luke Fickell.
Luke Fickell. Oh, my God. That was a horrible game yesterday.
I mean, do you know that Ohio State could have scored 30 more points, but it was out of respect for Luke that they didn't do it?
Yeah. I think the line was something like 40 points or something ridiculous. It was crazy.
Hey, come on, it's me. Down here, it's me. Hey.
Yeah, it's like.
Wow.
Well, hey, look, it's better to win than to lose. Go ahead, David.
Yes. Oh, I was going to say, this vacation is going to last at least 4 weeks. I'll be back Christmas night. So there's a 15-hour time difference over there, so I'm not sure how
Where?
much I'm going to be able to tune in Australia.
You're going to Australia?
Yeah, I just explained that a little bit ago.
Yeah,
Well, I don't
go
pay
to
attention to
Australia.
you. Well, go ahead and repeat it.
Yeah. I'm attending my cousin's wedding on December 13th, so November 21st I'll be flying down there.
What,
This will be
you're
my third
marrying
time
your
going.
cousin?
No, God, no.
Well,
This is
I
in West
mean, I think
Virginia.
you could do that nowadays. I think there's no
In West
rules
Virginia,
about-
yes.
Okay.
Or maybe even Alabama, for that matter.
Take a picture of a marsupial for me, would you?
Yeah.
I do have some on my phone, actually, because they have some at the zoo.
Tie your kangaroo down.
No, but that's not the same as one that, especially one that throws a left hook like Mike Tyson.
Right.
You
So
know,
what
something
city?
I was taught by a marsupial. You know, it's like
Well,
left hook in the
kangaroos down there are the equivalent of deer up here.
Oh God, yeah, they're everywhere. Which city are you going to? You going to like Sydney or Melbourne or like Adelaide or?
Just Melbourne, because that's where
Melbourne.
my grandparents are. So.
Right.
I thought you'd go to Porpoise Spit.
Maybe next time.
Yeah.
Here's
No,
a bit of-
that's where. What was the movie?
Crocodile Dundee.
God Almighty, the one that had all the ABBA music in it. Oh my God! Help
give my
me.
regards to Wang Fu or whatever.
No. It was. Oh my God! Somebody in the chat room, help me out here. It was. Now I've got the actress in my mind, and I can't even think of her name. I'm getting old, folks.
Not Mamma Mia.
No. This was all the way back in the 80s, and it was when Toni Collette was the actress. All right, that came into my mind. It was like her first movie.
Wow.
I can't remember what it was, but yeah, it was based in Porpoise Spit, Australia. So it's a place to visit. It's on the coast. Could be fun.
Well, yeah. Australia.
And how can we get excited about beating the Finns by beating something else?
Oh God!
Dad, he's using a bad language again.
Kids are not supposed to be listening to this.
Big Lurker used to live in Sydney, Australia. Wow.
Oh, really?
Yeah. There you go.
No, the movie was not named Dancing Queen. Come on. I can't believe that nobody knows the name of Muriel's Wedding. It just came into my mind.
Muriel's Wedding. Oh,
There you
that
go.
is
All right.
really-
I knew it would eventually if I just went easy on myself.
That's a Rotten Tomatoes 53 out of 100 movie, I'm sure.
No, actually, it's rated better than that.
Is it really?
Yeah. It was kind of a cute movie. And old fan, thank you. Yeah, that's right. You know, you almost beat me. Almost.
Well, we got to do the Peter Alice play the game, and then maybe we can all go home.
Wait. Hey.
The-
General Dog. It's like, wait a minute. No. I mean, there's a big difference between. There's more malice in Little Timmy, but there's this cowering.
Hey, look at me down here. It's me, Dylan. In my left hand, my right hand, and these guys are very big. Very big.
Peter Alice play the game?
Xanadu. No. I've been watching Xanadu. Well, okay. We'll have Peter Alice's review of Xanadu. Gene Kelly was 114 when they filmed that. I didn't want to see him tap dancing. I mean, wouldn't that be great? You know, if you just went into like a temple.
Was it Gene Kelly? Was
Yes.
it Gene Kelly who did the tap dancing with Jerry Mouse from Tom and Jerry? The one thing, was that him?
Yes, that was Gene Kelly,
God.
which will tell you how long ago and why he was trying to roller skate and dance in a movie where he was like 78 years old. Made no sense.
Wow.
It led to an
gotta tell
early
you.
cancer diagnosis for Olivia Newton-John too. It was just bad all the way around.
I gotta tell you, it's raining pretty good here. Maybe I should go out and get a trench coat and a hat and start doing some dancing.
The only way I'd see you in a
See you
trench
in the
coat is
rain.
for a different reason, and I don't even want to think about that.
Well, that's my spare time.
Oh, something's peeking through that trench coat. Oh, fortunately, it's too small for me to make out. Sorry, David.
Oops.
I'm fascinated by Mr. Moo's huge glass vase that's just outside the door there. You know, does that ever have anything in it?
Yeah, if I drink too much.
Yeah, I was going to suggest like just pour bottles and bottles of Jack Daniels in there for the next Browns game because
I'm working on my aim when I urinate. You know, it's like,
right.
let's see how far I can get. Hey, a 3-pointer! Hey, what do you know? Yeah,
That would make quite the trash can.
It's great winning because you don't have to analyze anything. You don't have to scream and yell. I can do all ridiculous voices. I can just be a silly person, which is really what I want to be. I don't want to be a serious analytical person. Oh, and I did want to say something.
Oh, okay.
You want to talk about the ultimate self-indictment.
Ooh.
You have Spiro Dedes and Adam Archuleta.
They are the Manning and Underwood of the NFL.
Yes, they are. And
totally
but the worst part of it is they prepared a whole screen saying this is their 17th Cleveland Browns. Well, you don't kick a man when he's down. They know that. It's like
been here 17 fucking times. You don't get paid enough to do this shit.
And Don Crickey's like, I'm glad somebody else is doing this. Just ridiculous. It's like
I know. I about died. I think that's the first comment on this show was they're the Manning and Underwood of the NFL.
Don't they understand? It's like they must have been fuming after that broadcast. It's like, whose idea was that to put that on the goddamn screen?
That's worse than those Ram truck commercials where they have the flag and Samuel L. Johnson or whoever it is. But anyway, 17 Browns games. Imagine how many we've watched.
Well, yeah. Well, I mean, but and they're going in a plane, and it's like they get their work assignments early, and it's like Cleveland.
Well, they were the last ranked broadcast on all the advertisements for this week. I mean,
oh yeah,
it was the lowest ranked game, and you saw the network map, what they call that, the official word, the coverage map, or where it's only just like bits of Ohio with a tiny bit of Florida that showed the game. So
yeah, fuck you. That's what I have to say to that comment. Is just 12-year-old bastard.
I was curious.
How many 12-year-olds cuss?
I'm curious about CO Dad, whether he uses COQ10. That supplement.
Oh yeah, I'd forgotten about that.
Yeah.
So the Panthers have beaten the Jets.
Yes.
Boy, the Jets. It's always the same organizations that fail, isn't it?
Oh, it could be something to do with the ownership. Have we ever talked about that? Yeah, we've never talked about bad owners on this program, have we? We never do.
I mean, you wonder why nobody talks about the Indianapolis Colts, and it's like, well, their owner was drug addicted. That's the reason.
And now they're having a fluky season, but they'll probably come down to earth and lose the last 8 or something.
Then you know what's going to happen. What is the Panthers' record, by the way?
The Panthers, I think, are like 4-2 or 3-3, something like that. I can look it up. They're at least 3-3.
They're about 500 there.
Don't let Brian start watching them again.
Well, I think he was hoping they'd lose so that he can make more money on his bets, but there you go.
Well, Bryce Young, I think, left with an injury, and they had to go back to Andy Dalton.
Andy Dalton?
Not Andy Dalton. Oh, they're dead.
Big Red.
Oh, they're fucked.
I'll do my impression of Andy Dalton scrambling from the pocket.
Yeah.
But he blocked that guy before.
The
Andy
Carolina
Dalton,
Panthers,
ladies and gentlemen.
Carolina Panthers, give it up for them. Get your applause ready. They are 4-3. They have a winning record. I'm looking at it right now. 4-3.
So much for their draft, and they don't have talent out there anyway. But
No,
hey, who's coaching that? Let's give them credit. Who's the coach for the Panthers?
Dave Canales, Baker's former OC in Tampa.
Oh, good for him.
Yep, they are 4-3.
Yeah, you would. Yeah, cattle dewormer. Oh, God. And it's true, Rick May. They out-Brownsed the Browns. How is that possible? I've never seen such a collapse.
I mean, a terrible performance. I mean, it's sackable. He has to lose his job.
Well, I'm done for the day. And David, thank you. Moose, thank you. Thank you, the people in the chat room. Thank you, everybody who has been listening to the program. I know this is going to be a low-rated show because we won.
We won.
You love me. You really, really love me.
That's right. I'm with you.
For all you over 50s out there, look up COQ10 because you probably need it. So,
I just discovered the video of what Charlie Rich did at the one CMAs when John Denver won the award.
What did he do?
I guess he was drunk or something. He was insulted about how John Denver had done country music, made it too pop or whatever. So he burned the card that had John Denver's name on it right on camera.
Not even behind closed doors?
Nope, it was right in front. It was right on national TV.
Closed doors.
And look at this. Big Lurker says the Colts might be for real. Well, maybe the owner's not on dope now.
Yeah, well, it's that his daughter that goes down the field with the clipboard and
there's 3 of them.
Headset. Yeah. So, you
Big Lurker, thank you as always for helping out with the quotes after the game. I greatly appreciate that.
If somebody asked me before Friday whether Middlesbrough and the Browns would both win this weekend, I would have said no fucking way, and they did. So Big Lurker's got to be happy.
Yeah. Here's something to ponder as we go off the air. Who thought Daniel Jones would be good suddenly?
Well, who thought Sam Darnold?
Not his wife.
Yeah, exactly.
So, everybody, thanks. I appreciate it. I got to get out of here. It's time for me to live out the rest of my Sunday. We'll be back again tomorrow with the aftermath of a Victory Monday on Moohead Radio. Thanks for tuning in, and we will see you tomorrow. Until then, hasta la vista, Fasterheads. Browns win. Browns win. Good night.